Hi, this is my second video, and I'm going to continue to talk about energy and energy contagious people and how to protect yourself from them. Now, it's another important thing to remember, it's not just about energy contagious people that you need to protect yourself from. Now, this is a very important thing. You need to protect yourself from people who are thinking thoughts about you, and if they're thinking negative thoughts about you, if they're thinking jealous thoughts about you, if they have enough power, which you don't know, they might have, they could actually cause you to have some kind of harm by their negative thoughts. And this is actually a theory that I have about why celebrities a lot of times they seem to have like a lot of bad luck. And I think one of the reasons could be that they are not energetically protecting themselves, and they are because of people's jealousy about them, that actually can cause them harm, because thoughts are very powerful, and if you have a large number of people thinking these thoughts about a certain person, it can possibly affect them. And I think that a lot of people that it doesn't bother is because they have a very strong aura, and they are already at least subconsciously energetically protecting themselves. And what I do is that I just say a prayer affirmation every day, at least once a day. I say I am always divinely protected from the negative thoughts, feelings, and actions of other people. I also periodically visualize my aura around me. I just imagine my aura filled with light. And another important technique to do, if you are a very sensitive person, if you're a person that people go to a lot for advice and for comfort, they will suck off your energy, even if they're not like an energy vampire. It's just the accumulation of a lot of people going to you for help will do that. And what you need to do is periodically visualize your aura being cleansed. And what I do is I just picture my aura filled with light, and I picture that it's dirty, and then I just picture scrub brush going down from top to bottom, and just dirty water coming out the bottom, and then polish my aura. It's bright and shiny and new, and this is a technique that you use if you're going to be around people that you can't avoid, that you know are energetically contagious, negative people. You can do this technique. And another technique that you can use is to protect yourself against actual diseases. And this is really good to use if you live in a big city and where you work in an office with a lot of people and there's no ventilation and there's people coughing all the time and they're sick. What you do is that you visualize that you're putting on a pair of plastic gloves and a surgical mask. And a healer in England actually told me this technique. It's when I was living in London for a while, and I was jam-packed against people traveling the tube every day, and lots of them were coughing, and I never got sick once. And so, it actually does work. Just make sure you visualize taking off before you eat, because otherwise you're going to break the energetic mask, as it were. But I found that this technique works very well. And there is one more special technique that is actually really, really good to use. If you or two other people, or if it's you and another person are in a fight and you want to mend that fight, what you do is you visualize your white light around you. And then you visualize a white light around the person. And then you visualize a white light connecting your heart to their heart. Now, you can do variations on this theme. It's fine. You can picture, like, if it's somebody you're in a love relationship with, or it's two other people in a love relationship and you want them to come back together, you can picture the white light forming into like a heart shape, and then around each one, and then the two lights sort of combine together into one gigantic heart. What I find is important to do, which is when I used to do this, I would visualize the technique with me and the other person, but I would visualize them far away. And that did work, but it still kept them far away, whereas the relationship was healed, but we weren't seeing each other. What I started to do is, if I actually wanted that person to be like in my life and to be near me and to come visit me and to be in my home, whatever, I would visualize them standing next to me. And the white light, I would visualize them as close actually as I really want them to be. And I have found this technique works amazingly well. So try it, it can't hurt, and let me know what you think. Thank you.